Do you want to learn how to make interactive quiz videos with clickable options on the screen? Is it yes, no, not sure, or maybe later? Alright then, let's get started. First things first, you need an idea or a document to turn into an interactive video, and this can be anything from a fun quiz inside a PDF or some work-based training inside a PowerPoint. And once you have that, you can follow the link in the description to head over to Synthesia, which is how we're going to build our interactive experience with music, animations, and a realistic avatar host that will present the video for you. From the main dashboard, select Create a Video, and you'll now see a bunch of different templates to make a video from. And a template is essentially what you want your video to look like, so you can apply some nice layouts and animations without doing any editing yourself. But today we want to make a specific type of video, so using the search bar at the top, I'm just going to type in quiz. So now we can see all the specific quiz-based templates that I can use, and if I select one, I can now see a preview of all of the different scenes within that template. So at this point, I have two different options. I can create my video with AI, which will let me add any file, web page, or prompt to make my video from. So if you already have some work-based training in another document that you want to turn into an interactive video, this is the easiest way to go, and you just need to follow the full process within the AI video assistant. But for this video, I'm going to go one step back and select Use Template to build a video manually inside the Synthesia editor. And right here, you can see my first intro scene, and everything on screen is fully customizable. You have the text on the canvas right here, you have my AI avatar just to the right, and the script for my avatar is down in this box at the bottom. So starting with the text on screen, I could just double click on the first text box and type in whatever I want it to say. So I'm going to change mine to the big, and then in this next one, I'm going to put quiz. And any animations that were already on this text will be automatically applied to my new text as well. Now, the template that I selected automatically included this AI avatar as a default, but I can also change him as well by selecting it on the canvas, and I can open up the AI avatars menu right here and choose any host that I see from this list. There are literally hundreds of different options to choose from, including this AI clone of myself. With Synthesia, you can create your own digital double from a single image, which you can then use to present videos for you. So if you want to learn about that full process, you can watch a tutorial that I made in the description below. And once you've created an AI avatar, you can select it for any video and then customize the outfit to anything that you like. So all I need to do now is type in whatever I want to see my avatar wear. And because my template is based on a TV game show, I want my avatar to be smartly dressed like a host. So all I'm going to do is describe a suit with a jacket, and I can even mention any specific color code that I want to include as well. And using this menu right here at the top, I can also add my company logo. So again, if you're making a video for work, this can help you keep your content on brand. Then I'll just hit generate, and in a few minutes it's created my custom outfit that I can add straight into my scene. And I can now make my new avatar talk by pasting a script into the box at the bottom here, and I'm now going to go ahead and preview what that's sounding like by pressing play.
Welcome to the big quiz. My name is Ryan and I'll be your host. So without any further ado, let's get to the first question.
So now I'm ready to make my first quiz scene, and this is a good time to think about the general structure of your interactive video. For each quiz question, you need three different components. You need to start with a question scene with your multiple choice answers. You then need another scene confirming the correct answer, and a third scene confirming they've got an incorrect answer. So to start, let's make that main question page. I'll just hit add scene right here in the top left and select another layout from the template. And I can now customize the text on the canvas just like before. I'll add my question into the box at the top. So I'm going to type in, what is the capital of France? Then I'll add my possible answers into these multiple choice boxes below. So let's add London, Berlin, Paris, and then Stockholm in the last one there. And I'll add my avatar script reading the question at the bottom. So that's the question page done, and I now need to make another page confirming that they've got the right answer. I'll go back up to add scene, choose a new layout, and then I can customize the text boxes on the canvas just like before. and I'll add my avatar script into the box at the bottom. And it's also worth mentioning that you can add interactive buttons to any scene that you like. All you need to do is go to interactivity at the top and choose a button from this menu. So for this page, I just want to add a button to proceed to the next question. So it's now dropped that onto the canvas, and I can move it to a nice spot here and just customize the text like before. So now I need to do the exact same thing for the incorrect answer scene. I'll go to add scene at the top, choose the same layout, then customize the text on screen and add my avatar script. So we now have a question scene and two answer scenes, which we now need to connect together. And this is really, really simple. I just need to go back to my main question page and select my first answer, which is an incorrect answer. And over on the right hand side, I just need to click the switch for interactivity, open up this drop down menu and connect this button to the scene that I want to jump to. So my incorrect answer page is scene 4. And that's it. Now I just need to work through the rest of the answers on the page. I'll just select it, click the switch for interactivity and connect to a new page. And for my correct answer, which is Paris, I just need to turn on the switch and connect that to scene 3, which is my correct answer page. So when you're done adding all of your questions and answers, you just need to hit generate in the top right, then generate again. And once your video is processed, it should look something like this.
Welcome to the big quiz. My name is Ryan and I'll be your host. So without any further ado, let's get to the first question. What is the capital city of France? Is it London, Paris, Berlin, or Stockholm? You're off to a great start.
Once you've shared your interactive video with your colleagues or your friends, you can track their progress by opening up the Analytics tab at the top of the screen, and you can also translate your video and your avatar into any language. Back on the video view page, just select the translate button at the top and type in whatever language you want to hear. So let's say I want to share this with my colleagues who speak French, they speak German, and some of them speak Japanese. I can choose to automatically generate these videos right away, and in about 10 to 15 minutes, my translated videos are ready to go inside the dashboard. And the coolest thing about this video player is I can actually change to any of these languages whenever I want, so your viewer can even choose which language they watch in. And if you're still looking to make your own AI avatar to present videos for you, you should watch this video on screen right now.